got for us, Scotty?
So Brad Bront, who's going to be on tomorrow, so don't miss it. Kim is on next week. She's got some really cool stuff to share, so let's go. But Brad did a video on the 50 year, and I just want to show you guys. This was very well done. So I'm going to. Why can't I? I don't want to show entire screen. Okay, there we go. This one right here. Can you guys see the Facebook?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I think he knocked this out of the park. Let me just let people in here. So I'm gonna play this. I gotta go live on stream, y'all. Oh, nope, we're already live. Okay. I won't do that. Let's just move this out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna play this video real quick so you guys can hear it. Make sure you can hear it. I can't hear it. Cause probably that right there. How about now?
This 50-year mortgage debate.
Can you hear that? Cool.
Is revealing something that first-time buyers need to hear. There are more pathways to home ownership than you think. And here's the thing. Everyone's arguing about whether this proposal is good or bad. But what they're missing is what it actually shows. The system is actively looking for ways to make buying more attainable because the affordability gap is real and it's not your fault. A longer term just means lower monthly payments, which helps you qualify when traditional options keep you stuck renting. Here's what's crazy. Most people refinance or move within 7 to 10 years anyway. So you're not actually locked into that term forever. This means that you could get into homeownership now, start building equity instead of paying rent, and adjust your loan structure later as your income grows. I broke all of this down into a guide that shows you what options exist right now while everyone waits for proposals to maybe happen. Would you consider a longer term mortgage if it got you out of renting? Send me a message and I'll get you the guide. I bet you didn't know these options existed beyond the debate.
Woo! Was that good? That was good, right? Like, dude, it's just like it's about a conversation. He's letting go. Hey, I bet you didn't know. Let me get you the guide. That was good.
I
That was
wrote to
good.
my congressman about
So
a
good.
35-year mortgage with a 5-year interest only with a 1% discount during the first 5 years too.
Yeah.
Come
It's just-
up with that plan, government. That would be
You know what I like that I just saw is the what is it called, the movable or the transfer, like
Portable.
Portable. Yeah, the portable. Dude, I want the portable. I would love the
what was the portable?
The portable is you take your loan with you. You sell your house, take the loan and the rate. They're talking about that now too. Kind of like the VA, assumable, but it's portable. You just whatever you're locked in at, you don't have to refi. You just take it. You just like whatever you got, you take it and move it to a different house.
You know, in Sweden and Japan, they have 100-year loans that are hand-downable through the generations.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Let me just do this. Let me screen share. Let me go to this. Let me go to this. All right. Now
That video was great. That video was so much more effective than telling people why it's not a good idea. Like, just tell them to. We're happy to share the information. That was perfect.
Exactly. Yes.
Well, and the other thing he did there is, asked if you want information. And then I promise you, knowing Brad, that's going to take you through a sales funnel where it's going to ask you some questions and then determine who's actually interested versus who's not. Send them the free information and then set up a follow-up plan to stay in front of them over time. Right.
It was so sick, dude.
And then there's an AI bot that's interacting that you don't even know what's going on because it's all set up in the automation until they set an appointment and then you're green light.
You got it, man.
His stuff is sick.
It is. All right, you guys ready for some goods? I was just so you guys know, I'm a little jacked up on caffeine this morning. So I'm jacked up. I was up at 2:30, did not go back to sleep. So I'm going on some vibe. I'm sucking fumes right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty lit up.
How did I know that? I got an email at 2:00 in the morning.
You did. Was it 2? Yeah.
What's the job description?
Yeah. Yeah. Kim was up before 6. I'm like, what is Kim doing? Holy schmoly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you answered me real quick. I was like, oh, how do you that?
Be careful. Be careful what you do. Be careful what you do. Yep. You might just get a response. So, but that's okay. That's all right. All right. So Kim is a huge inspiration for this. So thank you, Kim, for what I'm about to share. Thank you so much. So we tore it down in our coaching club, and I'm going to open it up for the rest of the year for you guys because I think it's really cool. And Kim, I don't know if you've logged in to see it, but I want to show you. Let's see. Chrome tab. Yep, that's what I want to share. All right, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to go here. Can you guys see this? MLO Live?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, so I was another huge. Is Lynn Goss on here? Is Lynn here today? Is Lynn not here? I wanted to give her
She's
credit
here,
too.
but I don't think she had her camera on. Don't have
All
her
right,
camera
now.
on.
Okay, all right. So she's here. So Lynn, I got to give Lynn huge kudos because she literally just like, all right, Kim, I'm not gonna sleep because of what you just said. So she was a huge component of this as well. So thank you, Lynn, and thank you, Kim. So appreciate you guys. So what I did is I created if you go to MLO Live, and I would love, and the reason I'm doing this for free for the next month is I want feedback. I want you guys to tell me what's missing. I want my goal, and I'm going to show you one of my goals. My goal behind all this is to help 1,000 loan officers in 2026 double their business. All right. You got to start somewhere. I might as well start at 1,000. If I can hit that number or hit plus that, then I'll be very happy. But I'm going to eat, live, and breathe to make that happen. So if you go to the member portal, you're going to be able to sign up for free. Here's what you're going to get. So you're going to get this little login or sign up. So you're going to want to sign up if you're not part of this. Well, there's a couple people on here that have already signed up. And so I'm going to show you what the inside looks like as a consumer, which is really cool. So I'm just going to log in as a consumer. And Kim, I think it looks a little different. I added a couple things that you requested yesterday, the daily tracker. So each one of you, I'm going to kind of just go down the line, and I'm going to skip the suggestions part for a second. The message tab, if you put a message in here, it actually sends me an email and says, whatever you said in the message. So I can take those messages, bring them back to class or bring them back to the coaching call on that I do that I'm going to tell you about here in just a second. The achievements, this is gamification on what you actually do and what you don't do. So this will help you. It gives you points on different things. So as you start adding, like the daily tracker gives you points, and the my task gives you points, my goals, and completing a goal gives you points, and kind of like gamifies the whole thing. Analytics, this is really cool. This shares with you the performance analytics of calls, appointments, applications, loans closed. And like Kim said, we can take this data and literally give you this many calls to this many appointments to this many closed loans at the end of like 90 days. Which is pretty cool, right? So we want to know, we want to be able to say, if you do these activities, and we're going to track the activities because we're going to track the goals, we're going to track the task at the same time as we're going to do performance analytics. And I have on the coaching side of things, I see everything. So I'll be able to tell you, well, we had 100 appointments or 100 calls this week by 10 different people, and they had set this many appointments and this many applications and this many loans closed. So after we gather the data, it'll be pretty cool to be able to literally peel back the curtain and go, here's all you got to do. My task. So you can create a task. You can add your own task. You can add your own goal. I have a couple goals here. Help 1,000 LOs double their business by 2026. And so there's a progress bar. So I just move the progress bar as I do it. So I want to help you, help yourself. And then let's just have an amazing year coming up. The check-ins, the check-in is like, I would do weekly check-ins. So the check-in is like, you literally check in and you go, okay, here's my weekly, and here's the wins, accomplishments, challenges, additional notes. And how do I feel? How did I feel about the week? Was it a 1 or a 10? I would recommend, you can't use 7 because everybody uses 7. So you do 6. I mean, 7 is, I'm going to try to get it to where you can't like stop at 7, but I would just recommend don't use 7 because you 6, you need do a little work, and a 8, you're doing good. Agree? All right. And then the daily tracker. Kim, I think you're going to love this. So I added, and the daily tracker actually corresponds with the analytics. So when you come here every single day, you put in how many calls, appointments, applications, referrals, who they're from, database referrals, the source, and then likes given, comments given, post published, email sent, text sent, notes. So that's all. And then once you enter this every single day, you get a running total of your month, your quarter, and your yearly totals. And it automatically keeps track of those for you, and which corresponds with the analytics. Cool?
I love this.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. There's some suggestions coming in. So I like it. So notes, there's a notes section just strictly for you. If you want to take notes, come in here. Like, man, I've got to remember this, got to remember that, whatever. Take notes. There's notes. And then there's a resource section. You're going to see as you sign up, you're going to have the agent success plan that people talk about. And then I can add resources to the whole group once you're in here. As if we find something like, hey, this is working, you guys need to see this video and I want you guys all to see it, I'll add it to your resource tab. Or you can add your own resource. If you say, here, I want to save this. And so when you add a resource, you can add title, brief, description, you can add a document, video, audio, link. You can tag it if you want to, and then you can share with others if you want to. So if you want to share with everybody, you can totally do that. And then the AI coach. Okay, so before I get to the AI coach, there's suggestions tab. So if you click on the suggestions tab, whatever task you have or whatever goals you have, you can literally click on the get suggestions, and it's going to go into the task and the goals section to give you suggestions on how to complete those things or what to do to like move forward if it sees you're not moving forward with the taskbar. And this is version 1, so not too bad for version 1, right, Kim? All
Scotty,
right.
this is freaking sick, even from
Is
when
this
I
sick?
saw it.
I know,
just
from
today.
yesterday. I know. That's why I was up at
So
2:30.
good.
This is insane.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I know why you haven't slept.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
All right. And so here's the thing. So the AI coach, you're like, here's the AI coach for us. So you can like, all right, I just got this video or I saw this thing. And like, you can go to ChatGPT, or if you're in here doing stuff and you're checking the analytics, you're putting in a task and you're like, okay, my task is to close 5 loans in December. What should I work on to close 5 loans in December? Boom. It's going to give you some suggestions. Like, great question. Focus on your existing pipeline. Identify high impact activities. Think about what activities typically like. Let's brainstorm a few. Give. I don't want to tell anything. Give me best idea you have. And so, like, if you're like, okay, I just come around and playing here and what it is, what should I do? Define your target, craft a compelling offer, calendar it. So you can play around with this inside of here, and then take whatever you learn from here to go back to your goals, dreams, desires, whatever you want to do. Cool.
Very cool.
Isn't that cool?
And as we put resources in here to share, does the AI see that?
The AI doesn't see the resources, but I could totally probably make it see the resources. Yeah.
Because I'm wondering if, as a group, if we're saying, can you give me an idea for what to talk to my realtors about this week?
Yeah, right.
If other people
Yep.
have uploaded some scripts or ideas and it could see it, that'd be cool.
Or if you find something that that worked, like Kim, your oops email, hey guys, just want to share a quick video. I sent out the same email to five times to 1,100 people, and then I sent a text with it. And here's what I did. Maybe you should do it too, because I got 8 loans in my pipeline because of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe a community chat section.
I was thinking of that.
Kind of
Yeah. I was thinking about that. So somebody's asking where to get it. Mimi, if you go to the mlolive.com and then go to member portal, click on the member portal and then sign up. And so it'll look like this. And then the cool part is, as from the coaching side of things, I can see who's doing what and who's not doing what. So when we get on our group calls, we can kind of like, if somebody asks, if they ask, what should I do? Let's go see what you're not doing first. If you're doing calls and text messages, email marketing, the stuff that we talk about on a regular basis. I want to let you know that inside the resources tab, I did put the agent success plan that takes you to the things that you should be doing that are super simple and free to do. The likes, the comments, there's videos inside of here to see. Click here for demo. Those are all there. 10 Facebook comments, daily happy birthday videos, how to do the video, pops open to a video to see how to do it. So you can show your agents this. So it's always at your fingertips inside of your own portal. So you can kind of build out your own portal is what I was looking for, because I truly believe one size fits none. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. Cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you. So it's it's a start, right? So we'll get to where it's even better as we go along. And let me know if you have any questions on that.
I just sent out your email invite. I think it's from this morning. Anyway, I sent it out to 30 or more LOs this morning.
Cool.
Share it with all your LO friends, because this is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
This is such a great tracker. And it's so simple.
And it's yours.
accessible.
It's yours with your numbers. So
Yeah.
it's right in line. You go in there,
Yeah.
you check it, you keep filling it up. So it'll track your monthly, your quarterly, and your year. So then you can kind of see what's working. And like I've always said, once you know your numbers, you can crank up your volume or turn it down or like adjust who's on your team. I'll probably add a question here. Now, Kim, the only things that didn't cross off yesterday was the like the quarterly business plan and the yearly business plan.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So I'll work. So those are the only two things that didn't cross up, but I think I got everything else. So
yeah, because that's something you want to figure out what format you want to use and put those in there. And the tracker, you guys, when you do the running totals, you look at those ratios, and then that's how you know how to plan for your next quarter or for your next year, because you know what your ratios are. If you do this many activities, you get this many referrals, and then this many referrals leads to this many closings, and that's the key.
Yep. So my goal is to open this up to real estate agents, because like find the ones that actually will do something. Because if we're tracking our activities, we're tracking our calendar, we're tracking our time, we're tracking what we shouldn't do, and what's actually working as a group, we can help hundreds, if not thousands of people. Because like, hey, this is all we did. This is what we did. It's not hard. So that's the beautiful part. Sean, what's up, buddy? You got a question?
Shoot.
More of a comment. For years I ran a real estate business on that same model, what you just showed. And I would just say that, or maybe suggest that for the average person, less is more. And meaning that if you're going to use a dashboard like that, two things is it's junk in, junk out. And it's only as good as putting the numbers in there. And the biggest challenge I had when I was coaching realtors, and my team members even, is getting them to put their numbers in. So in today's day and age, like with Lovable and all that, you could easily actually integrate your dialer and or your CRM into that, so that it actually pulls what you did that day, as opposed to you lying and saying, "Oh, I made 40 contacts."
100%.
No, you really only made 6.
Yep.
And now you can actually track how many hours you were on the phone and when you were doing those calls, because people don't realize is that like certain times a day you're going to get more contacts, you're going to get more connections.
Or certain days are going to be better than others.
Right, exactly. But I think one of the bigger, more powerful things is, and I commend you for doing that, by the way. I think the most powerful thing you could do with that, though, is to give somebody, instead of a pop-up that says sign up here for this, when they log in and Kim goes onto her system and she pulls up her platform, it pops up and it says, "Hey, Kim, based on your goals and based on your 90-day goal, here is the 5 things that you have to do today. You need to make this many contacts. Oh, by the way, there's a red or a green arrow saying that you're on track or you're not." And when it gets to a certain level, like with my team, if you fell below 25%, it automatically queued you up for an appointment with me to sit with me on a one-on-one and say, "Hey, what's going on? What can I do to help?"
Love that.
So
very cool.
It actually, with technology, you can actually take out the human error. I think, and you still need the human element. The person has to be engaged and be willing to do it and go to the next level. But if you get somebody that, the one out of 50 that are going to be passionate about going to the next level, they're going to embrace it and say, "Hey, yeah, I know why Scott's doing this to me, and I want to play. I want to play the game at the highest level."
No, dude, I love the feedback. No, I love that. I will definitely, trust me. I hear everything you guys say, as you know, and I love the next level stuff. So, but you're right. Garbage in, garbage out's the big thing. You're only cheating yourself. So don't look good for me or Kim or Coach Rick. Like, look good. Like, do you? So
I'm going to tell you something that's kind of scary. Is my coach said to me when I first coached with him, it was Tony DeSell. It's Diana Kokoska's husband, who was the one that started match coaching for KW. He said, "Until you put your own numbers in, we're not talking anymore." It was $500 a month or $1,000 a month. And at some point I said, "No, my assistant does that." And Tony goes, "No, you don't understand. When you have to put a 0 in that says how many people you called or how much money you made last week, and you put the 0 in, not your assistant, it becomes real that way." So I think, we lose a lot with AI, but doing certain things manually is important.
Well, I think the other thing, Sean, that I love is like, it's going to be obvious. If you're not closing any loans, you say you're doing all the activities, something's not jiving. So.
Well, and Sean, I got to congratulate you, man, because I've seen your progress over the last 3 years, and even in kind of difficult times, your volume has gone up, and you're one of the guys that, you know, attends coaching classes and comes to our meetings and other meetings. And just so you know, people are watching, and I noticed what you've done, brother.
I appreciate it. You know, Rick, I still remember the day I went to go see you and you said, no, you're right on track. Just keep doing what you're doing. I was like, okay. So I appreciate it. I wouldn't get that far without y'all, man. So I do appreciate you. Thank
We
you.
appreciate you, man. Yeah. Any questions on that? So I think you should really go in there and set a goal for yourself. It's one thing, we talked about this a lot. I mean, I hear this all the time, my whole career. It's one thing to think it. It's one thing to say it. It's another thing to think it, say it, and write it down. Let other people see it. Now you're holding yourself accountable, but you're also going, here's what I'm going to do. So if I say I'm going to do it, I do it, right? So just do that for yourself. Don't say I'm going to close 5,000 loans next year. Just like whatever you want to. I mean, I love the goal and I hope you do it, but say something that's going to benefit you, that's going to give you a little peace, a little maybe, you know, like we talked about the chip and the choice. Do you have a chip? Something to prove? Do you have a choice? I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Let's start putting that stuff. Let's start putting our emotions and wearing our emotions on our shoulders so that we can help you at the highest level. So
yeah, Scotty, what you just showed, that system, which is, you know, you're giving away free to everybody, which is really cool of you. We've been building, and I hope we're going to be done soon. You know, at Premier, we have callers that call and set meetings up. And the biggest thing is you got to be able to track your results.
Yep.
So if you're not using something like Scotty's or, you know, whatever you're using, track it. Ours will eventually, the loan officers, when they call the realtors, will have to go through the system. When they put a realtor's name in that they've had a meeting with, it'll automatically pick it up from their CRM, which is for us is Encompass.
Yep.
And it'll actually track referrals and closings from any agents they've actually called and had a meeting with. And
Very
we're
cool.
trying to automate the whole system. So
very cool.
hopefully we have it done here in the next few weeks, but it's really turning out cool. And hopefully they've been looking at yours, or you had input in that, because it looks very similar.
Yeah. So here's the fun part about this. So I can see what you do. And so if you ever call, like, just please call, but I'm going to go, no calls, no emails, no texts, no, like, so I'll just show you my dashboard. So this is the coaching dashboard that I have. So this shows, you know, Coach Rick is there. Coach Rick hasn't made any calls, John, Mark. So it shows who's in and what you're doing. And then of course I can add resources and stuff like that. But so here's the kind of the dashboard that I see. And then there's achievements. There's the daily tracker. So this is really cool. Hey, Kim, check this out. So I can see everybody's daily tracker. So I can see, like, at a glance, I can pull everybody's thing up to see what they're doing to help them out, see what's working, what's not, and talk about, like, obviously nobody's done this yet, but that's the cool part about this. So.
Yep. I just signed up about 2 minutes ago.
I know, man. So thank you. All right. So that is, yeah, right. So yeah, I think it's going to help a lot of people.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So one of the things I love about this is that you're tracking your progress, you're tracking what you're doing. When you get to my side, what I always want them to track or to keep track of, now I know how to do it, is why your loans are taking so long or being stopped. Are you not taking a complete application? Are we coming back for documents? And I've been trying to figure out kind of like how I could do that without actually having to ask these questions and stuff. So this automates that for me.
I can actually create a box that under the submission, like loans, like, let me just see what that box is. Hold on one sec here. I love this question, by the way. I think we have it as ours. So the daily tracker, it says appointment set, application submitted. So maybe there's another box that we add is submitted to underwriting. So the time that it from underwriting to close, and what, like, if you're hitting past the
track the pull through. You gotta track the pull through.
Yeah.
Because now it improves your conversations
experience
now,
too.
It improves the conversations that they have with you guys when you're coaching them.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm getting them, but I'm afraid, because this is what they always tell me, Scott. I don't want to ask them too many questions or they'll jump off the hook. That doesn't make any sense. You can't even service them correctly if you're not asking enough questions.
Yeah. I love it. I always used to love the part where you like name, address, social, and then you get to the social security number. Sometimes, like if they're a little skittish, I go date of birth first, like, and then okay, they give me the date of birth. All right, social security number. You know, like it's kind of fun in that respect. But yeah, cool. All right, so the message section. If you guys like have any messages or like you just send a message, I get an email on that in the messages tab. So and then going in once you do your goals, and then you start like actually doing the daily tracker. Your analytics will kick in. It'll start showing you stuff, and so you go back every day. It has a new date, and it'll just keep track of it, ongoing totals, and so as we go along. And then of course in the resource section is the coaching link. So just so you guys know, it's coaching every day, 4 days a week from 10 to 11. So 10 Eastern to 11. So you guys are, it's a great group. Kim is so gracious to always be there and help out and share her wisdom. So,
and Q.
Yeah. And Q, yep, Q's always there, and who else? Coach Rick pops in every once in a while, and so yeah, and Martine drops in, and yeah, Dion, yep, Dion's there sometimes. So yeah, so it's a great group. So there's a bunch. John comes in every once in a while. John is Insco. So yeah. So we're just as a group, man. I learn more from you guys as a group than you learn from me. I promise you, because I mean, it's one thing to have a strategy, but it's another thing to hear 4 different variations of it. Like Q yesterday, like busted out the move tube. Like holy smokes, dude! He literally unleashed on it in the AI, and he showed us the AI version of that thing and what that's doing. So it's a pretty cool group. So yeah, and just so you know, like Thanksgiving week gonna be really light. Obviously, I want you guys to be able to enjoy your families. Christmas between like Christmas Eve to like 1st of January is gonna be off. Like that's just pretty much everybody kind of chills out those 2 weeks. So it's about a month to hang with us, see what you think, and then we'll just have a conversation with whoever's at the end.
Scott, what are you talking about? A week off?
Dude, man, come on, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna come and see you, bro. I'm hanging out at your house. So we're gonna be busy.
I'll be in the snow somewhere.
No, not me. I will not be in the snow.
You notice everyone in the southern states is like, yeah, we're taking a week off because it's going to be 85 degrees at Christmas versus your friends in the north.
80 next week. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll be off.
All right. Any questions on MLO Live? Little upgrade, big upgrade. I'm pretty excited about it.
It's great, Scotty.
Thank you. It's because of you guys, man. Let's keep pushing.
Did you build that out?
Yeah.
The actual dashboard?
Yeah. No, I mean like AI helped me, but it's that lovable.dev that we talked about on the coaching. Yeah. So yeah, but I mean it takes a lot. I mean, there's so much on the back end, and like I would never ever do something like this if I didn't have the help of that website. Because if there's an error, like there's no way in hell I'm gonna go find that code to fix that code. You know what I mean? So
totally.
Yeah. All right.
David, David Sterling, go to mlolive.com.
Yeah, mlolive.com. Hit the member portal in the top right. Just so you guys know, there's a mobile version. So Lynn, you'll love this. So I added the mobile version. If you go to MLO Live on your phone, it actually pops up and says download the mobile. It actually will allow you to add the link to your phone. It's not an actual app, but it's the mobile version. So it mobilized it, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use it on your phone as well.
It's amazing. You did so good. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
It's freaking sick.
Dude, you pushed me. Be careful what you say to me.
All of that from a simple conversation of, did you know this?
It was a simple comment, and I'm like,
awesome job.
I was like, wait, Lynn, what did you say?
Hey, if y'all haven't seen Lynn's page,
oh my God, let's
dude,
pull it up. Let's pull it up. Let's see, Wise. Tell me what it is, Lynn.
Wise.com, split dash. Don't forget the dash.
Wise. Tell me again.
Split Wise.
Split.
So www.split-wise.com.
Look at this, guys. So this is Lynn's new website that she built, and she's got a chat bot down here. You guys got to check this out. So Lynn, we got to get you back on when you're ready. But holy smokes, this little chat bot's killer. like chat with.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's so beautiful. And like, yeah, talk about how many people you're gonna help next. Isn't that cool?
Well, that chat box is amazing because it basically everything's been built in to ask them, are you a consumer? Are you a family law professional? Or are you looking to book Lynn on your next podcast or speaking engagement?
Yeah.